Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spring Convocation 2008. Would you please join our vocalist, Elise Epp, in the singing of O Canada, and then would you please remain standing for the invocation.
Spirit of wisdom, source of all truth and knowledge, we give thanks that we are able to gather here to celebrate the achievements of students in the College of Agriculture and Bioresources and the College of Education. On this day of endings and beginnings, we acknowledge with gratitude family and friends, teachers and mentors who helped to make this day possible. We give thanks for the wealth of the university experience, the opportunity to be challenged and think critically and creatively, to explore new ideas and pursue significant questions, the chance to meet new people from diverse cultures and backgrounds, and to create meaningful relationships. Bless the University of Saskatchewan and all who work therein. May the colleges be places of sound learning, exploration, and discovery. And on this special day, the culmination of so many years of study, bless all the recipients of degrees and awards as they move on to a new stage in their lives. Strengthen them in the days ahead. Grant them courage and confidence to pursue their dreams and to creatively use their knowledge, skills, and abilities for the greater good. Amen.
Would you please be seated? Again, graduands and distinguished guests, welcome. My name is Lee Pennock. I'm the University Secretary, and I have the honor of introducing to you the members of the colorful platform party that you see before you. And I'd ask each of them to stand as their name is called. Beginning in the front row and my far left, your right, Trevor Crow, Associate Dean of the College of Graduate Studies and Research. Cecilia Reynolds, Dean of the College of Education. Sheila Carr-Stewart, Associate Dean of the College of Education. Graham Scholes, Dean of the College of Agriculture and Bioresources. Henry Clausen, recipient of the award today for distinction in outreach and engagement. Heather Magatu, Vice President, University Advancement. Peter McKinnon, our President. Vera Pezer, our Chancellor. Michael Shaw, the recipient this afternoon of the Honorary Doctor of Science degree. Mary Lee, our Elder. Fred Fulton, President of the Alumni Association. Ursula Wigg, University Chaplain. Kelly McInnes, Registrar and Director of Academic Services and Financial Assistance. Dan Pennock, Associate Dean in the College of Agriculture. David Hanna, Associate Vice President, Student and Enrollment Services. Robert Harasimchuk, President of St. Peter's College. Bob Tyler, Associate Dean in the College of Agriculture. Cam Broughton, Member of the Legislative Assembly, representing Saskatoon-Massey Place. Judy Buzowetsky, a member of our Board of Governors. And the following members of our University Senate: Faye Puckett, Leanne Abel, Phyllis James, Laurel Krause, Sheila Pocha, and Mavis Moore. And behind them, and I would also ask them to stand as a group and be recognized, members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. Would you please join me in expressing to all of these faculty, administrators, and members of our governing bodies our thanks for the work they've done supporting, teaching, and encouraging our graduates.
Dr. Michael Shaw, please stand. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you Dr. Michael Shaw. Born in the West Indies, Dr. Shaw came to Canada in 1943, graduating in botany from McGill University. He proceeded on to Macdonald College of McGill, and under the supervision of Professor Scarth, he obtained his master's and his PhD degrees in botany and plant pathology in 1947 and 1949, respectively. A postdoctoral fellowship in the UK followed at Cambridge University. But during this time, shortly after his arrival, because of the Korean War, his fellowship was terminated by the federal government. Fortunately, at that time, Dr. Shaw received an offer of employment from the University of Saskatchewan to work on rust. That's the disease of plants, not the rusting of metals. And he accepted that appointment. The reason for this appointment, of course, was at that time wheat rust was becoming a very serious problem on the prairies. And for 17 years, until 1950, until he moved on to UBC in 1967 to become Dean of its Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. Shaw developed a strong teaching and research program in the physiology of the interaction between plants and their parasites, particularly rust. From 1961 until his move to UBC, he also served as head of the Department of Biology. One of his seminal manuscripts appeared in the first volume of the Annual Review of Plant Pathology in 1963, maybe beginning what we would now call the discipline of physiological plant pathology. During his term as dean at the University of British Columbia, he led a change in the name of the faculty from agriculture to agricultural sciences, signaling his vision that the work of the faculty needed to expand well beyond traditional agricultural boundaries. After serving as dean, he went on to serve as vice president and provost until 1983 and was then appointed university professor until his retirement in 1989. Dr. Shaw's accomplishments extended beyond his teaching, research, and administrative contributions to the two universities at which he served. He was also active in national committees that helped shape the Canadian research landscape. It is particularly noteworthy that he was a founding member of the National Research Council granting system, which provides funding to university research, and which recently was subject to an international peer review. The model established by Dr. Shaw and others many decades ago received high praise from the review body. Dr. Shaw also contributed to the scientific community through 15 years of service as editor of the Canadian Journal of Botany. During his life, Dr. Shaw has received many awards for his work, including the prestigious Flavel Medal from the Royal Society of Canada. Dr. Shaw is an internationally recognized contributor to his own discipline, but has also made numerous contributions to university administration and to the Canadian research scene. Eminent Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Michael Shaw and ask that you confer on him the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of the province and with the consent of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Well, it's wonderful to be here on such a beautiful May day. The title of my remarks is Boldly Go, Nothing Ventured, Nothing Gained. Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, George Bernard Shaw, to whom I am not related, except in the sense that we all share the same genetic heritage through our DNA, is reputed to have written to a lady saying, "I am sorry to write such a long letter. I have not the time to write a short one." Remembering this anecdote struck a chord with me when I was asked to give a brief address, in brackets 10 minutes. This is a difficult task for a loquacious, elderly member of the species Academicus Dinosaurus, who has long been accustomed to delivering lectures for the standard 50 minutes. But brevity is the soul of wit, so I shall give it a go. Time, the old gypsy man of Ralph Hodgson's poem, has not stolen my memory of my wonderful years at the University of Saskatchewan. It is therefore a very special pleasure to be here today and to thank the Senate and you, Madam Chancellor, for according me this signal honor, which touches me deeply and which I shall cherish above all others. Standing before you, a botanist in full flower, in academic gold and scarlet, I cannot resist quoting a short verse by Richard Armour, an American academic who discovered a financially profitable sideline in taking a low view of higher education. It is entitled Academic Procession. Untended and unplucked, unstrewn, unornamental June to June, professors in their special way are plants that bloom a single day. Burst suddenly in blazing flower, they for a brief exciting hour enchant and awe the lookers-on who witness the phenomenon. My wife and I were very young when we embarked boldly on our journey from Cambridge into what was then for us the vast unknown hinterland of the prairie, to take up my first real job in the Department of Biology here in 1950. We shall never forget the warmth of our welcome by my new colleagues, the 5 originals as I came to think of them, who were all a generation older than I was. Tom Arneson, Don Rawson, Jake Rempel, Les Saunders, and Van Vanterpool, and their wives. I quickly learned that as the first new faculty member since the 1930s, I was under their microscopes, virtually the only equipment they had at the time, and that I would have to watch my P's and Q's. It turned out that I could not have chosen a more congenial group with whom to begin my academic career. The first head of the department, W.P. Thompson, who became president in 1949, had left an enduring and precious legacy. The temper of the department was unique among the many departments I have known, harmonious, cooperative, and collegial. And so it remained throughout our sojourn here, and so I hope it remains today. On a lighter note, Madam Chancellor, it was here when I first walked to work facing a headwind in 30 below weather that I realized that Shakespeare had had Saskatchewan in mind when he had the banished Duke say in As You Like It, "Here feel we but the penalty of Adam, the season's difference as the icy fang and churlish chiding of the winter's wind, which bites and blows upon my body even till I shrink with cold." Mr. President, I shall always be especially indebted to 2 of your distinguished predecessors. One day in 1952, President Thompson appeared unannounced at the door of my office. For an anxious moment, I wondered what sin I could have committed to warrant such a visit from on high. It turned out that the President had come to ask me to consider working on, as he put it, the physiology of rust, because race 15B of the stem rust fungus was ravaging the wheat crop. He assured me of ample research funding. I took the bait. And voila! In a 15-minute conversation, the thrust of my entire research career was set. President Spink's role was less dramatic, but no less crucial. He was Dean of Graduate Studies and Head of Chemistry at the time, and arranged that I be given a short course in the arcane arts of working with radioactive tracers such as carbon-14 and phosphorus-32, techniques which quickly became central to my research. Although it is 41 years since I was seduced by UBC, my wife and I have many friends here, including members of the biology department, now nearly all retired, with whom we keep in touch. We have both taken pride in our association with this university as we have watched its development and successes over the years. It and its people will always be close to our hearts. And don't tell them at UBC, but I still cheer for the Huskies. I now offer my congratulations and best wishes to all those who are graduating today. Graduation is the beginning of a new beginning, a happy occasion on which we celebrate achievement and hope for the future. I have on previous occasions likened it to sailing through the Straits of Gibraltar from the restricting confines of the Mediterranean into the vast and stormy reaches of the Atlantic Ocean. As you leave academe for the hurly-burly of the real world, you must chart your own bold and independent course and be prepared to do battle against the many problems and dangers that beset the planet. There is a lot of gloom and doom out there based on concerns about the world population, 2.5 billion in 1950, 6.6 billion today, and a projected 9.2 billion by 2050. Concerns about the depletion of various natural resources, about the ease with which disease is now spread, and much argument about the impact of climate change and global warming. It is clear to many of us that science and technology alone will not be sufficient to solve these and other problems. Indeed, the distinguished Harvard biologist and author, E.O. Wilson, has recently stated that we need to redesign our social and economic policies before we wreck this planet. This is a tall order, more easily stated than accomplished. It will certainly call for a higher level of political wisdom, will, and skill on the part of many nations than has thus far been brought to bear on the problems involved. So don't hold your breath. The good news is that now that we are more aware than ever before of the nature of the dangers that confront the planet, the greater the possibility that governments will react to them. There are already signs that this is beginning to happen. Moreover, not all prognostications of doom have proven to be correct. For example, in the 60s, two agronomists, Paddock and Paddock, predicted on the basis of the then available data that there would be widespread world famine by 1975. It did not happen. Instead, world food production has been increased, keeping pace with world population growth, and the know-how to increase it further certainly exists. The specter of a widespread food shortage now being trumpeted by the media is, of course, the result of complex market forces, including the skyrocketing price of oil. Scientific and technological knowledge has advanced at an ever-increasing rate throughout the past century. While, as I have said, it will take more than science and technology to solve our problems, it cannot be denied that many of the advances already made have enhanced the quality of life throughout most of the world. Several may be said to be as epoch-making for humanity as were the discovery of fire, the invention of agriculture, of the wheel, and of printing. They include, to cite only a few examples, nuclear energy, space travel, computers and the internet, biomedical advances, genetics, and most important of all, elucidation of the structure of DNA, the molecules that encodes the construction of all living organisms and all that has flowed from it. But there is never a free lunch, and it is well known that many discoveries turn out sooner or later to pose ethical or moral questions that are not easy to resolve or present undesirable or unexpected consequences, or in some instances, actual threats. Sir Peter Medawar, the Nobel Prize-winning immunologist, put the matter thus: "It is the great glory of science, as it is the great threat of science, that everything which in principle is possible can be done if the intention to do it is sufficiently resolute. Scientists may exult at the glory, but the reaction of ordinary people is more often to cower at the threat." Arising from Francis Bacon's definition of the goal of science as the effecting of all things possible, science has been said to be the art of the possible. It does not follow that everything that can be done should be done. June Goodfield, in her book, Playing God, The Genetic Engineering Manipulation of Life, quotes the distinguished biochemist Erwin Chargaff as saying that what can be done must be done is the devil's doctrine. Nevertheless, I would remind you that if we always cower at the threat, then, as the old adage has it, nothing ventured, nothing gained, and nothing new will ever be accomplished. I leave you to wrestle with these considerations and wish you well as you chart your new course. Be of good cheer. Have confidence in yourselves. Dream impossible dreams. And strive, like the crew of the Starship Enterprise, to boldly go where none have gone before. Bon voyage.
Eminent Chancellor, Dr. Michael Shaw, Elder Lee, MLA Broughton, members of the graduating class, colleagues and friends, one and all. Welcome to Convocation 2008. This, of course, is the University of Saskatchewan's most important celebration. We come together and recognize in a very public way the achievements of our graduates and the contributions to their success of their families and friends. This day also marks the admission of our graduates into the University of Saskatchewan family of alumni worldwide. I can tell you that their record of achievement is a magnificent one, and I'm confident that you will enhance that record in the years to come. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to the families of the graduates who are assembled today. We're delighted to have you with us. You have shared the joys and the hardships of your graduate in his or her journey to the success that we mark today. We share your pride, and we thank you very much for being here. The College of Agriculture was one of the two original colleges of the University of Saskatchewan. Our founders in 1907 and the years after had the vision to recognize that we had a core mission to provide an excellent liberal education and that the University of Saskatchewan had a vital role in building the province. The positive impact of the College of Agriculture in the development of the province's agricultural industry has been demonstrated in ways too numerous to mention, some of them illustrated on the platform today. Suffice it to say that there is scarcely a major development or advance in agriculture in this province that does not bear the stamp of influence of the College of Agriculture. 2 years ago, the name of the college was changed, and it is now the College of Agriculture and Bioresources, a name change that recognizes that the activities associated with the production of food exist in a broader context of life sciences that are essential to a healthy planet. The name change symbolizes the evolution and vitality of a college whose roots in this province are long and strong. The mandate and mission of the college is to advance the responsible use of land, water, and bioresources used to provide products and services that enhance the quality of life. There can be no indifference to this mandate. It is fundamentally important, and I want to congratulate the graduates of the College of Agriculture and Bioresources for your commitment to a mission on which all of our lives depend. If I may turn for a moment to the graduates of the College of Education, I am reminded of the importance of the challenges before you in my frequent trips to the cities and towns of this province. I have ongoing talks with teachers, guidance counselors, and students in communities large and small in Saskatchewan. I know that your role with your students will be, in a word, formative. Reflect upon your own experience. Think about the teachers you have had over the years. Think about the impressions they made upon you. I do not know about you, but I can remember virtually every one of my teachers by name from grade 1 to grade 12. I can remember the good teachers and the not-so-good teachers. But most of all, I can remember the qualities and the examples of the best of them, and I remain grateful to them for their commitment and for their example. The teachers we experience in our formative early years have a defining impact on their students and on the health of our society. So we have much to celebrate in these two colleges, the College of Agriculture and Bioresources and the College of Education. And now, graduates, as you cross this stage this afternoon, I want you to know that you carry with you the confidence, the respect, and the affection of everyone at the University of Saskatchewan. We will follow your future activities with much interest. We're proud to be your university. Thank you very much.
Eminent Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the University Senate and Board, I present to you the petition of the Council of this university that the candidates to be named, having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees and certificates to which you are entitled, and to invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
Would the graduands in the front row please rise and come to the platform?
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these students and ask that you will confer on them the Diploma in Agriculture. I present to you Francois Michel Legrand. Milan Dominique Danielle. Cameron Gregoire. Caitlin Bridget Casper. Ashley Rose Madden. Tiffany Lee Peters. Jessica Dawn Taylor. Bethany Brett Usick. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the Diploma in Agriculture. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness. I present to you Mark Joseph Delage. Laura Ann Hoffman, with great distinction. Kirby Edward Poirier. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. I present to you Melanie Lisa Adair. Brooke Lorraine Aitken, with distinction. Nathan Clifford Allen. Chantal Camille Bosch. Tamara Lindsay Bogdan, with great distinction. Jenny Louise Callow. Timothy John Chalk, with distinction. Alan Peter Davies. Jenna Madeline Drinkwater, with great distinction. Stacy Emily Ann Dunn. Jessica Therese Forrester, with great distinction. Shannon Lisa Friesen. Timothy Joshua Patrick Fuhr. Tatiana Mary Gabrush. Brianne Kira Galloway. Janina Lee Gislason. Laura Lee Madeline Gress. Jenna Lee Pauline Joan Heska, with great distinction. Danielle Janine Hill. Juna Jacob, with distinction. Amanda Dawn Johnson. Shelby Dean Lehman. Megan Jill Lynch. Neil Christopher McDougall. Duncan James McLean. Eric William McPeak. Mitchell Glenn Morrison. Caitlin Marie Olson. Lori Carol Lynn Ostrowski. Terry Lynn Paulson, with great distinction. Jennifer Ray Prentice. Kyla Megan Randall. Casey Dale Ray. Kelly Dawn Ray. Landon James Robertson. Darren William Rowett. Jason Jacob Sawatsky. Miranda Marie Schaefer, with distinction. Coy William Schellenberg. Shanshan Shi. Jocelyn Jean Stefankiu, with distinction. Jenna Ann Turns. Tassia Yvonne Watson, with distinction. Janelle Laura Wilson, with distinction. Jin Zhu, with distinction. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you these scholars and ask that you confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Neil William Herbert Booth. Giselle Ann Camp, Masters in Plant Sciences. Blaine Frederick Davey, Master of Science in Plant Science. Jennifer Lynn Furnett, Master of Science in Soil Science. Majid Hassas Rutsari, a Master of Science in Food Science. Sarah Caroline Helgeson, Master of Science in Animal and Poultry Science. Daniel Dwayne Holman, a Master of Science in Bioresource Policy, Business and Economics. Sarah Grace Johansson, a Master of Science in Animal and Poultry Science. Lee Anthony Kalsitz, a Master of Science in Plant Sciences. Lindsay Eufer, a Master of Science in Soil Science. Arvin Craig Perness, a Master of Science in Bioresource Policy, Business and Economics. Kaylee Adine Pugh, Master of Science in Animal and Poultry Science. Kimberly Dawn Reddick, Master of Science in Animal and Poultry Science. Joshua Michael Spies, Master of Science in Plant Sciences. Peter Charles Stolniak, a Master of Science in Bioresource Policy, Business and Economics. Xia Si, Master of Science in Soil Science. And Demetrius Zikos, a Master of Science, Bioresource Policy, Business and Economics. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Master of Science in the College of Graduate Studies and Research.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Education. I present to you Jody Ann Abday. Eric Jason Adair. Shannon Alicia Aikens, with distinction. Devon James Anderson. Jennifer Lynn Otishkew. Ryan Ernest Apple, with distinction. Sarah M. Ash, with distinction. Tyler John Byer. Beverly Lynn Bailey, with distinction. Corey Jason Bales, with distinction. Sheila Ashling Bangsund, with distinction. Slavica Baranga, with distinction. Brianne Christina Berneski, with distinction. Clayton Arnoldus Barlow, with distinction. Natiani Bahia Bartlett Hatala, with distinction. Annette Catherine Benson, with distinction. Matthew Kent Bergen. Aaron Corey Bieberdorf, with distinction. Lindsay Jelaine Binner. Darren Leslie Bird. Leah Jeanette Bissonnet, with distinction. Meredith Deanne Block, with distinction. Lori Ann Bonikowski, with distinction. Gregory James Bowes. Adria Grace Martina Britton, with distinction. Levi Anthony Broda, with distinction. Carmen Marie Burke. Dwayne Francis Burke, with distinction. Michelle Deanne Busha, with distinction. Jeremy Joseph Cairns, with distinction. Carla Etchison Calderon. Kristen Brandy Callbeck. Shayna Marie Callbeck. Desiree Delta Cameron, with distinction. Amanda Eileen Campbell, with distinction. Linda Grace Simtrich, with distinction. Crystal G. Chief. Evan Douglas Cole, with distinction. Danielle Laura Cloutier. Lee Everett Coates. Janelle Lynn Collin. Darcy Raylene Conway, with distinction. Sean Tyson Coulter. Sonia Margaret Cricket, with distinction. Brett Carla Danielson. Amelia Irene Davidson. Crystal Dawn Elizabeth Decker, with distinction. Julia Heather DiGirolamo, with distinction. Scott Ruben Dirksen. Joel David Dietrich, with distinction. Joel Benjamin Ditson. Deanna Lee Doherty. Brandon Richard Gordon Dome. Shannon Marie Dowell. Darla Lee Down, with distinction. Leslie Beth Dudar, with distinction. Tyler Patrick Dueck, with distinction. Jackie Marie Duford. David Ambrose Dick, with distinction. Heather Kathleen Elliott. Tasha Elizabeth Elliott, with distinction. Darcy Diana Ashushin. Justin David Fondele with distinction. Jessica Beth Folston with distinction. Lindsay Victoria Foy with distinction. Heidi Natalia Fritsch. Ellen Rose Fritz with distinction. Amy Marie Gallagher. Darren Vincent Gagnon with distinction. Clayton Paul Gartner with distinction. Brianne Beth Gentner with distinction. John James Germs with distinction. Whitney Leanne Gerwing. Elena Patricia Gillespie Mizey with distinction. Megan Marie Gorez with distinction. Tara Maxine Gotzeleg with distinction. Robert Lane Gray with distinction. Heather Kim Grismer. Leanne Sophia Grunding with distinction. Michael John Gust. Carrie Kaylin Hamilton with distinction. Jennifer Joy Hammond with distinction. Chelsea Dawn Harmon with distinction. Sarah Janelle Hart, with distinction. Ashley Teresa Hegel, with distinction. Christy Marie Heinbinger, with distinction. Brandy Dawn Hepner. Erin Marie Hilbig, with distinction. Tabitha Jewel Hindley, with distinction. Brian Gerard Hins, with distinction. Andrew Henry Walter Hoffman. Trista Lee Holtz, with distinction. Amber Rose Hoppe, with distinction. Jean Elizabeth Hume, with distinction. Brent Ellis Itterman. Diane Karen Janvier Dugan, with distinction. Joanne Patricia Jesse, with distinction. Kendra Lee Johnson. Myron Shea Johnson, with great distinction. Tracy Nicole Johnson, with distinction. Kimberly Grace Johnstone. Elvis Allen Cambeets, with distinction. Deanna Dawn Katelnikov, with distinction. Rochelle Laura Knox, with great distinction. Christine Eileen Kola. Melissa Patricia Koski, with distinction. Donna Lee Carol Kozak. Tanis Eden Kozmich, with distinction. Jillian Barbara Krickow. Adam Kenneth Coleridge. Tiffany Marie LaPlante. Crystal Shannon Lambert, with distinction. Sheldon Lauren Larson, with distinction. Brent David Larwood. William Mark Laurie. Dennis Louis Lavernay. Louise Nicole Levine, with distinction. James Matthew Lawrence. Michelle Marie LeBlanc, with great distinction. Michael Kenneth Lichtenwald, with distinction. Wendy Nicole Linklater, with distinction. Erin Marie Lloyd, with distinction. Abby Lee Lundquist, with distinction. Desiree Jacqueline Margaret Macaulay, with distinction. Laura Lee Ann Lecca McMillan, with distinction. Haley Donna Mahar, with distinction. Megan Marie Mainville, with distinction. Sarah Ashley Marie Milanovich, with distinction. Kellyanne Alexandra McAvoy, with distinction. Cameron Bennett McBain. Lindsay Ann McCallum, with distinction. Emily Ann McKay, with distinction. Christy Lynn McTavish, with distinction. Sandra Louise Melismoyne, with distinction. Tamela Ineth Merritt. Marie-Pierre Michaud, with distinction. Megan Michelle Misfelt Miller. Rhiannon Kylie Miller. Ashley Janet Mills, with distinction. Valerie Adele Moat, with distinction. Ashley Lynn Mortensen, with distinction. Taylor Anthony Mewey. Shelley Crystal Leanne Nemish. Rhonda Catherine Newdorf with distinction. Andrew Robert Neufeld. Andrea Ruth Neufeld Rhoda with distinction. Terrence Camden Niedermeyer. Ronalee D. Noble. Susan Ray Nunweiler. Nahani Cree Emma Olson with distinction. Teresa Rochelle Opp with distinction. Heidi DeLee Ostrander with distinction. Nicole Ray Ozeroff with distinction. Carmen Mackenzie Lee Peasley with distinction. Adam John Grote Peters with distinction. Jill Ann Elizabeth Phillips with distinction. Christopher Allen Porter. Cheryl Marie Prefontaine with distinction. Terrence Gregory Provost. Corey Crawford William Quigley with distinction. Ryan David Rao with distinction. Tracy Lynn Roadhouse with distinction. Connie Marie Rosmeisel with distinction. Eric Spencer Rowley, with distinction. Christian Tyler Roy. Shauna Marie Rudinsky, with distinction.
Cheryl Rose Sanderson. Josephine Margaret Sapara. Tonally Dawn Rees Sefton. Brittany Lynn Selkirk. Mika Sati Yusikin. Cassandra Danielle Shangra, with distinction. Megan Jacqueline Shaw. Heather Ashley Shuta, with distinction. Brittany Michelle Simmons. Laura Dawn Shmolsky, with distinction. Gina Lynn Smith, with distinction. Heather Nicole Smith, with distinction. Jennifer Marie Smith. Amaranta C.A. Soko. James Tyler Sommerfeld. Garrett John Soparolo, with distinction. Melissa Leanne Spezkowska. Thank you. Cynthia Dawn Sprung with distinction. Amanda Lynn Stevenson with distinction. Chris Michael Allen Street with distinction. Lexi Lynn Tatterin with distinction. Tyler Ray Tetro. Jody Lynn Thyman with distinction. Michelle Leanne Thiessen with distinction. Adine Renee Thiberge with distinction. Jonathan Michael Thomas. Michelle Marie Trammell with distinction. Renee Sugri Annis with distinction. Jana Allison Walker with distinction. Shannon Janelle Walker with distinction. Daniel Nathan Weber. Carrie Ann Wiesas with distinction. Jessica Lynn Uyghur with distinction. Carmen Elizabeth Westman. Carling Alexander Wenman with distinction. Kristen Louise Whitehead with distinction. Chad Jeffrey Wallace Williams. Tara Ann Marie Woods. Jillian Ashley Wright with distinction. Ashley Dawn Wiskey with distinction. Melissa Dawn Uhas. Helen Margaret Zimmer with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Music in Music Education. I present to you Carla Nadine Ambrose with distinction. Ivy Allison Armstrong with distinction. Lauren Jane Campbell, great distinction. Kirby Doan Cool with distinction. Brianna Lynn Dennehy with distinction. Christopher Wynn Gallagher. Nicole Marie Johnson. Brendan James McLean with distinction. Jana Lee Morrison with distinction. Jasmine Ray Marie Neufeld, great distinction. Shane Joseph Ninensitsky with distinction. Sherry Lynn Ross with distinction. Sarah Ann Shane with distinction. Christina Andrea Ward with distinction. Darcy Ryan Orrington. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confirm on them the post-degree certificate in education, special education. I present to you Melanie Ann Deck. Sarah Rosemary Heiss. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degrees of Bachelor of Education and the combined degrees of Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Music in Music Education, and the post-degree certificate in Special Education from the College of Education. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Graduate Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you confirm on them the degree of Master of Continuing Education. I present to you Theodore Henry Ament. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Graduate Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you confirm on them the degree of Master of Continuing Education. Sharon Valerie Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Master of Continuing Education in the College of the Graduate Studies and Research. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Graduate Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confirm on them the degree of Master of Education. I present to you Arlene Bay, Brennan Bicott, Robbie Grant Beaver, Colleen Ray Bistel, Mary Frances Khalil, Jason Patrick Cody, Sarah Celia Cook, Donna Ray Catherine Desroches, Tammy Lynn Dillon, Elaine Marie Favell. Corey Christopher Froelich. Susan Barbara Funk. Gail Judy Gadet. Daryl Nathan Gunther. Hugh Dennis Hamilton. Carrie Lynn Bell Ham. Daryl David Isbister. Rani Kathan. Gina Leah Kempton Doan. Huguette Marie Kitchen. Derek Michael Lee. Gregory Ryan Malin. Sean Douglas McEachran. Lori Joanne Miro. Reginald Allen Nekonensky. Lori Ann Nyholt. Oluranti Ogusula. Kendall Andrew Pierce. Corey Scott Popoff. Laura Marie Prefontaine. Janice Barber Proctor. Yes. Jolene Heather Rempel. Susan Marie Reshney. Stacy Leanne Salter. Charlene Lynette Shrimskar. Curtis Arthur John Shepherd. Jeffrey Tyler Shepherd. Sherry Ann Seifert. Ronald Joseph Stigstad. Darren Edward Sinnott. Ronald Paul Siroir. Marilee Evelyn Sterner. Elizabeth Ann Thunderchild. Callie Dawn Tratch. Christopher James Tucker. Gregory Alexander Wehack. Raylin Marie Zaparaniak. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Master of Education in the College of Graduate Studies and Research.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you these scholars and ask that you confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you David Quentin Burgess, Educational Administration. Bill Gowans, Educational Administration. Janine Marie Montgomery, Educational Psychology. Sohail Shahid Quasi, Applied Microbiology. Suzanne Gabrielle Quiring, Curriculum Studies. Bachinder Singh, Soil Science. Sherry Delane Sykes, Animal and Poultry Science. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy in the College of Graduate Studies and Research.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the faculties, I ask you to grant the degrees and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the faculties, I authorize these degrees and certificates to be granted.
Jenna Drinkwater, please come forward. Jenna graduates today with her BSA in Plant Science with a plant improvement theme and is the recipient of the Saskatchewan Institute of Agrologists Gold Medal, which is awarded to the top student in the college's BSA program. Born in Baltimore, Maryland, while her father was completing his postdoctoral studies, Jenna has lived in Saskatoon for the majority of her life and considers it to be home. From a young age, she was interested in plants, gardening alongside her mother, and cultivating a small plot of her own. During her schooling, Jenna used plants as the base of various science projects whenever possible, and it is not surprising that upon graduation from Walter Murray Collegiate, she decided that post-secondary education in the College of Agriculture and Bioresources would best serve her desire to become a plant scientist, a decision she has not regretted. Jenna has been able to work with a number of faculty on a number of different research projects throughout her university career that have involved plants. Currently, she is employed as a summer student at the Plant Biotechnology Institute on campus. However, this summer she will also be spending a week in Oregon, assisting with the harvest of what you may have heard of, the recently developed crop, blue honeysuckle, and also meeting plant breeders there. In addition to her studies, Jenna has also been involved with a number of hobbies. Not surprisingly, she has been an active member of the university's horticulture club, holding the position of treasurer this past year. Jenna has also been a member of the Girl Guides for 16 years and volunteered as a leader for her first 2 years of university, a role which she intends to return to this fall. She has been a member of the university chorus, enjoys playing the piano, and is also an active member of the Zodiac Tapestry handbell group. Within the next year, Jenna plans to pursue a master's degree in plant breeding and hopefully will continue on to a PhD. Following completion of her degrees, she would like to work in the area of plant breeding. Upon admission to the college, Jenna received both a Chancellor's Entrance Scholarship and a College Renewable Entrance Scholarship. Over her years in the college, she has received a number of other scholarships. Jenna is truly a deserving recipient of the SIA Gold Medal. Please join me in congratulating Jenna. Could Bethany Usick please step forward? Bethany graduates today with her diploma in agriculture, specializing in agronomy, and as the top graduate, receives the Saskatchewan Institute of Agrologists Fulton Family Award. Bethany grew up on a farm south of Wynyard, Saskatchewan. She, her parents, and 2 brothers run a herd of about 100 registered Red Angus cows. She attended school in Wynyard until grade 6 and then moved to Wishart School, where she graduated with the highest academic average. Bethany has always been involved in beef 4-H and both the Saskatchewan and the Canadian Junior Angus Associations. These organizations have taken her all over the province and country and have given her endless opportunities, such as exchange trips, public speaking awards, and many scholarships. She is always involved in many sports in high school, such as volleyball, track, and cross-country running, where she was a provincial finalist in each for many years in a row. Last summer, Bethany worked for Agricole United in Rosthern and currently is employed by Cargill Ag Horizons in Aberdeen. She plans to further her career in the field of agronomy and eventually have a mixed farming operation. She plans to get her crop advisor certification and to continue to be a member of the Saskatchewan Institute of Agrologists. She wants to keep agriculture a major part of her life. Bethany, congratulations on receiving this award and best wishes in your future endeavors.
The spring winner of the 2007-2008 Most Distinguished Graduate in Education and the Saskatchewan Teachers Federation Prize is Jessica June Straff. She graduates today with great distinction. Unfortunately, she could not attend this ceremony. However, we've gathered some details of Jessica's accomplishments to give you a sense of the excellent qualities of this year's top graduate in our college. Jessica entered the College of Education in the fall of 2004 in the SUNTEP Prince Albert program, with teaching areas in Native Studies and English. She has maintained an outstanding academic record. Over the 4 years of her education program, Jessica was a recipient of the following awards and honors: the Dean's Honor Roll, the College of Education Scholarship, the University Undergraduate Scholarship 2 times, the Saskatchewan Teachers College Scholarship, and the Earl Robert Hale Scholarship. Jessica did send us the following statement in relation to her award. Perhaps you will find it as inspiring as we did. She says, "I was born in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, and have lived on the West Flat for most of my youth. In 1988, I graduated from grade 12, and shortly afterward, I married my high school sweetheart. Although I was happily married, I was somewhat unsatisfied on a personal level. With every day that passed, I experienced a compounding regret that I had settled for secretarial school instead of trying to attend university. My family did not overly value the type of education that comes from school. From a young age, I was conditioned to believe that university was something unattainable, especially for a woman. In addition, I had several high school teachers who told me I was not capable of passing university. I felt I was capable, and yet before I knew it, fast as a blink, I was a stay-at-home mom for over 7 years. Especially because I lived in Prince Albert, I felt that my dream of attending university was gone forever. My largest barrier was financial. I could not even afford to work as a secretary because the cost of childcare was so prohibitive. How would I ever be able to go back to school? One day I decided it was now or never, and I applied into the Prince Albert SunTap program. I have worked tremendously hard these past 4 years, always extremely grateful for my opportunity to continue my education. Through it all, I constantly had my husband and 2 children in mind, and I strived relentlessly to succeed. I dreamt of a better future for all of us. Today, exactly 20 years since I finished grade 12, I am proud to say I finally did it. I have recently accepted a full-time position teaching low literacy adults who desire to get their grade 12 equivalency diplomas. As I once felt, these adults know they are capable of more. However, for one reason or another, they have faced life challenges that have hindered their education. I admire their courage for returning to school. Like me, most of these adults are also striving to better themselves for the sake of their family. I find my new teaching position extremely gratifying, and I am very honored to be helping these adults reach for success. Never would I have guessed, as I am certain none of my old teachers would have guessed, that I would become the College of Education's most distinguished graduate of 2008. My goal was only to do well in order to become a better teacher. My current students share a goal of passing their GED exam in order to pursue their individual dreams for a better future. I hope to be a teacher who demonstrates a belief in their potential. Today, I realize firsthand that if a person is willing to work hard and persevere, anything is possible. I wish to extend my sincere congratulations to my fellow graduates. I am certain each and every one has struggled with various personal challenges in order to be here celebrating success. In the future, when we teach, let us remember to continue believing in ourselves, believing in our students, and most of all, believing that anything is possible. Today, we are all proof of possibilities. Our congratulations to Jessica.
Could I ask Professor Henry Clausen to come forward, please? Henry Clausen, Professor and Head in the Department of Animal and Poultry Science in the College of Agriculture and Bioresources, is this spring's recipient of the Award for Distinction in Outreach and Engagement. This award recognizes a University of Saskatchewan faculty member who has extended the university's expertise in the wider community. Dr. Clausen has demonstrated outstanding and sustained effort through activities and programs on poultry management and nutrition, designed to inform and involve external publics and partnerships about the core mission of the University of Saskatchewan. His outreach and engagement accomplishments include numerous collaborations across disciplines, work with other universities, and partnerships beyond the borders of the campus. For over 25 years, he has developed relationships with individual producers, boards, and processing plants through the university's Poultry Extension Service, described as unique in Canada. Over the years, Dr. Clausen has received many accolades and awards. Evidence of his commitment to teaching was provided by a group of graduate students who wrote in support of Dr. Clausen that he provides an atmosphere for his students that is powerful, stimulating, and intellectually based. Professor Clausen, who has received the College of Agriculture and Bioresources Professor of the Year award twice, is a model for the seamless integration of the scholarship of teaching, learning, discovery, outreach, and the translation of knowledge. Would you all please join me in congratulating Professor Henry Clausen.
I'm Fred Fulton, a graduate from the College of Agriculture and a Master's in Continuing Education. And this year I'm proud to be the president of the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association. And it is indeed my pleasure today to recognize this class of 2008 as graduates and welcome each of you to the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association. As you walk across the stage today, it is important to know that graduation does not signal the end of your relationship with the university, but rather the beginning of a new and lifelong role as a member of the larger University of Saskatchewan alumni community. You have received a first-class education, and it is now your responsibility to ensure that a degree from the University of Saskatchewan will always be a source of great pride, a sign of integrity, a hallmark of excellence. Your Alumni Association provides an important link between you and the university. This relationship can help build your career, maintain lifelong friendships with people you've met during your time as a student, and provide opportunities for you to stay connected with this excellent institution. You join a group of distinguished University of Saskatchewan graduates who have gone before you to change the world and contribute greatly to our society. Based on our collective alumni experiences, I can tell you that your time at the University of Saskatchewan will have significant impact on your life in the days, months, and years to come. We want to hear about your future milestones, so we strongly encourage you to share your accomplishments with us so we can celebrate your success together. The University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association applauds and sincerely appreciates your hard work and your outstanding achievements to date. We know that you have much to contribute to the world, and their future has limitless potential. The University of Saskatchewan has been a place where great minds meet, and we look forward to meeting with you again. Congratulations, class of 2008, and welcome to the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association.
This brings our convocation ceremony to a close. But before we do, I would like to thank a number of people. First, Glenn Gillis and the University Wind Orchestra. Good job. Our vocalist, Elise Sepp. Elder Mary Lee. And last but not least, Marnie McNiven, Convocation Coordinator, and all the members of her team that make these ceremonies a success. I would remind graduates and their families of the receptions which follow. Agriculture and bioresources, please meet in the Grand Circle lobby. Education, please meet in the center of the main lobby. And finally, to the graduates, enjoy today and enjoy your success. You've acquired an important key to your future, but your degree is not your only acquisition today. It combines with other important but less tangible benefits which have shaped you and will contribute to who you are in the future. For the rest of your life, you will retain a treasure of memories from your time at the University of Saskatchewan. a faculty who made a difference, of your fellow students and experiences, some enriching, perhaps some difficult, but you were always learning. You are an alumnus of a proud and successful university. Take that legacy with you wherever you go. The University of Saskatchewan is the bond that unites us all because we have all been touched in one way or another by our experiences as part of the university. Those who came before us established this bond. Now I ask you to help ensure that it remains strong in the future. Would you now please rise and join in the singing of God Save the Queen?